Boom.
Booyah! Yes, what's good, everybody? You know what time it is. Got a couple of quick shout outs to do for my members. There's some more people subscribing, but once I get through the members, do not worry, you'll all be there. There's only about 20, so we'll all be there. Do not fear. Shout out to Pat Dunn and Bob Hope. Much appreciated. Legends for becoming a member. 99p a month, I think it is, or 199. I think there's two options. I can't remember because I very rarely go on to edit these things. Shout out to Pat Dunn and Bob Hope. The hippo's in. The blind's open. I can't believe the stir that the blind has caused. I cannot. In fact, on that note, there, look, it's over. It's night time now. It's put me out of kilt. Makes me feel weird. Makes me feel awkward. But it's done now. So you know what time it is. Get that badger in and on and over here. He's in. He's on. He's over. He's here. Yes, I've just Googled us. We're first in the championship. Yep. Still there. That's what it says, boy. Literally Googled Leeds United. First thing it says, gives you fixtures, and then on the top in the box says, first in championship. Bosh. Quick shit vid. Let's get this shit out of the way. Let's get this international shit out of the way, and then we can get cracking to winning that league. 2 games coming up immediately after Friday, Monday. Yeah, bosh. Bang, Friday. Bosh, Monday. Bosh, text. Reply later. Watford on the Friday, 8 p.m. And then Hull on the Monday, 8 p.m. So we will know our fate, not our fate necessarily, but we will know what all the teams have done before we go out to play, which has its good and its bads. I don't think it's ever particularly good, to be fair, because if they lose and we don't win, it's a missed opportunity. If they win and we win, it was just that extra pressure. So I think you better, the only other way around it works is if you lose, you've got to wait for them to find out what they've done. But that is what it is, isn't it? But ultimately, we're going to have to deal with that. 6 points required. Bing, bang, boom. Stay top, boy. Yes. Gray scored after 5 minutes for England under 21s. He started on bench with Cresswell. He's now the 4th youngest player to ever score for the under 21s. And the 3 in front of him are Bellingham, Walcott, and that Jamal Mosai guy who's gone to Bayern Munich, who they're actually talking about somebody signing him in England this year. So that is not bad company to be in and on and on and around, is it? In and on and over, in and on and over and around with, is it? There's loads of talk as well. It's floating about, and Bamford said this also, just about how humble Archie Gray is, but there is talk that Harry Gray's younger brother is even better than him, or he's on track to be even better. I think we should go easy. I think we should go steady. I think there's a long way to go even for Archie Gray, who's in absolute beast mode, but you do not know how long these kids can keep at it, really. And next year, when we go up as champions, that is a huge step up for Gray, isn't it? For everybody, but also for Gray. But exciting stuff. It is exciting stuff. But let's not talk about Harry Gray until Harry Gray is Archie Gray. So, yeah. Southampton game on final day, that's been moved to half 12, which is, I don't like half 12 games. I do made in. I don't really know why. They'll be trying to monopolise the games so they can get the Premier League games in as well and get them on Sky, because they're probably anticipating a bit of a wild end to the Championship, really, which is obviously deemed. Normally they don't care about it so much, but I think there's some big sides going at it into Leicester, Southampton, Ipswich aren't big, apologies, but they're not. Then Leeds, so it's like, and there's some decent teams in and on and around in there. It's exciting. Would you keep Roberts when we go to the Premier League? There's lots of talk about this. Lots of talk whether he'd be a good addition, whether it's unlikely or not that we'd sign him. I think it's unlikely that we sign him. I do think he's been a good addition for the Championship as a backup, but no, not for me. I think we should part ways and look higher, further up the field into my man Rodon. Still talking 20 million for Rodon. He struggled to settle everywhere else. The more this lingers on and nobody really starts talking about Levy trying to get more money out of him or whatever, I actually think there's more chance of him. Well, I think he'll want to sign for us especially if we go up. I mean, there's talks that he's actually said, even if we don't go up, that he wants to stay at Leeds United. So that is it. That's the shit vid. I've got some music out with a link that I need everybody to help me up with. It's not yet ready. I'm going to do it. I need an affiliate link, and I can't work it out how to do it. But it's going to be the best story ever. I've got a backstory to it, which I'm going to bore you with really quickly, very fast now. About 5 years ago, I don't know why I looked at the time and clock for that, but it was about 5 years ago, I signed 4 tracks to these weasels that I will reveal the name and everything of them. And they shammed me over a bit. I had to go down to London. They sold me this dream, sold me this story, and it was a load of bollocks. And I'm not into like people, you know, if your music's shit, your music's shit. Not everybody's music can be the biggest in the charts and stuff. But they sold me the dream. I had to pay for them to get mixed. So each track had to get mixed down different because they said we'll make it into better shape. I didn't particularly like the mixes, but I just went with it. I thought, let's just get these tracks. I had to pay for the tracks mixed. I must have been about, well, no, in fact, it'll be longer than that ago because I was young. And, but the tracks took some time to come out. That's why they got released. Basically, after they got released, I had 4 years before I could get them back. Well, I've got the tracks back. We've had an argument online. I've managed to get them taken down. He hasn't taken one down yet because he's been a wet wipe pretending that he's still chasing it up. It's just, honestly, it's not a con, but it's, I wouldn't advise anybody to go through this company that I went through. It's a record label. I will reveal all. But yeah, basically, it's going to be piss funny because if everybody gets on board here and buys the track, my first release, in a couple of months, I'll let everybody know when the time is to strike. Basically, if we can get it into the top 40, if 50% of my subscribers buy this track on iTunes, it'll go to number 1 in the iTunes chart, which is insane. Then he will see that it's gone to number 1. Then I'll be able to prove that the track has some worth, and I'll be able to not text him or ring him because I never want to talk to him again, but I'll be able to compose an email and then just delete it. But he will see it. He will see that track in the iTunes charts, and I will laugh.
Boom.
JackCity, bitch. JackCity, bitch. Hey!
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprised. That's why I ask no.